What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Quick recap over yesterday's free picks. We ended up 2-2, but we were one total out away from sweeping. And what I mean by that is both baseball plays hooked. Vasquez ended up going under by 0.5, and then Flaherty ended up going under by 0.5, which is really unlucky. Now, we cashed both NBA plays. I read the comments. A lot of people are saying make 2 videos. So I'm going to attempt to do 2 videos tomorrow forward, for one for baseball and one for NBA. Now, if these videos do not do well, and what I mean by that is I've tried this before, and right now I get anywhere from 5 to 8K views per video. Whenever I tried to break it up into 2, I would get like 2K and 2K, which added together was less than what I'm getting on one video now. So if that happens again, obviously I'm not going to spend the extra time to do that, because it's going to take twice as long to make 2 videos. So we'll see how the videos do. I will give it a try tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so the games are going to start a little bit earlier. So I'll try to get the videos in earlier to do 2 videos. We'll see what happens with that, but I will break it down. 1 NBA video and 1 baseball video starting tomorrow. Now, I do want to say, guys, yesterday was one of the best days that we've had since baseball season has started. It was absolutely insane. We swept every money line except for Dodgers. Now, that being said, I want to show you guys. This is our Discord. Got the Discord pulled up. This is a round robin that we ran, which I'll show you guys right here. Round robin. We round robin the Diamondbacks, the Yankees, the Braves, and the Detroit Tigers. And that ended up giving us all of these slips if you round robin them. So we cashed this slip, a 3-man. Cashed this slip, a three parlay, 3-pick parlay, 4-pick parlay, and then all these 2-pick parlays all got cashed from that one round robin sweep. So I profited like almost 2 bands on this play. I know it showed like 50 for 250. That payout, whatever, is wrong. You can see plus 190, plus 160, plus 150, plus 260, plus 118, plus 113, plus 98, plus 1. I mean, it just keeps going. There's so many slips. But we cashed all those, and then we hit 3 of 4 correlation plays. So correlation plays are these 4-mans I've been telling you guys about. Last night, they paid out big time. So we had $50 to win $475 on this slip. Another 4-man, $50 to win $500. Cashed this out. All these are correlation. You can see they're hitters. And then we cashed out this one here, $50 for $475. So we may have posted 5. 5 at max, but cashed almost every single correlation, up probably 41 units yesterday overall. Yesterday was amazing. We cashed this directly from the free picks, a little double up. I actually bought Joker down, which ended up biting me in the butt because the payout would have been even higher. But Amon Thompson ended up with 14. Joker ended up with 12 boards, cashing us out. But anyways, guys, amazing day yesterday. Hopefully we can have another good day today. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. So if this video gets 250 likes, I'll pick a random comment down below to win a free month of VIP. So make sure you guys smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. You have to be subscribed. Make sure you guys hit the sub button. And let's pick our winner from yesterday. So winner from yesterday's video is for Macho 100K, who said LFG, let's freaking go. Well, Macho, send me a message on Discord. I'll get you added for a free month of VIP. I appreciate every single one of you guys commenting, everybody who's watching, everybody who's supporting, everybody who's hating. Appreciate all of you. And yeah, guys, if you do want to get all our plays, head on over to our WAP. WAP link is down in the description. Patreon no longer works, but WAP is down in the description. Sign up through WAP. You can get every single play that we post. You get all of our correlations, all of our money lines, all of our prop picks, all of our mods plays, all the community plays. You got a whole community chat with like-minded individuals. It is worth it. It's less than $1 a month. You can get it for free to join the Discord. You can join for $10 a week. You can join for $25 a month. It is, they all do the exact same thing, by the way. The description's a little bit different. I need to fix that. But, yeah, guys, would love to have you part of the community. Less than $1 a day. If you guys want to get a free trial, you can sign up through any partnered app. Those include CHALKBOARD, UNDERDOG, Sleeper, Better, Parlay Play, NOVIG, and Dabble. Any of those 7 apps, if you sign up with our code, make the minimum deposit, send me a screenshot, and I'll get you guys added for a free month. They do stack. You can get up to 7 months for free. But anyways, man, let's jump into these free picks, guys. So I got 4 picks today. Once again, I've got 2 NBA for today, and then I've got 2 MLB. I'm hoping we can sweep the board today. Came really close yesterday. Unlucky that we hooked both MLB plays. Now, I am going to be risking a couple plays on this one, which you'll see here in a second. First pick of the day is going to be, well, first let's look at our game. So we have the Knicks versus the Hawks. Should be a good game. T-Wolves versus Sixers. Probably going to be a blowout. Grizzlies Pistons. Should be a good game. Bucks Heat. Should be a good game. And then Mavs Clippers. Depends. If Kawhi sits and AD plays, that might be a good game, but it's probably going to be a blowout. But anyways, first pick of the day is from the Knicks Hawks side of things. We are taking our man Dyson Daniels. I'm locking Dyson Daniels even over rebounds and assists. 10.5. Got him already. He's cashed this 9 of his last 10 games. He's averaging 13 RA on the last 10 games. He's cashed this 65% of his last 20, and then he's cashed it 46% on the season. So what I say about risky, head-to-head versus the Bucks, or versus the Knicks, I mean, he has missed this in 7 or 5 straight games. He's only averaging 8 RA versus the Knicks. So yes, his head-to-head data versus the Knicks, not that good. 3 games this season, 10, 7, and 8. Now, as of lately, Dyson has been absolutely killing the RA. A couple of these games, or a few of these games, he's barely went over, but he's still been over. In some of these games, he's been way over against decent defenses, like Houston. Houston has a good defense. He had 18 RA versus Houston. Same thing versus Golden State. Not a bad defense, 17. Brooklyn doesn't give up a lot of stats, 13 against them. So he's been killing it as of lately. I'm gonna roll with the man while he's killing it. If you look at the Knicks RA defense, they don't give up many stats. Second in rebounds, 7th in assists. If you go to the shooting guard, it goes way up. So they give up a bottom 10 in rebounds and middle of the pack in assists, 21st and 18th. So it's too early, man. I'm stuttering like 4 times in a row. It's going to be rough for me, man. So they do give up a lot of stats to the guard position, 21st and 18th to shooting guard. So I'm risking it with Dyson Daniels. The reason I say this play is risky is because versus the Knicks, he has struggled. So I'm going to roll with him tonight. Looking at injury news, obviously Brunson's game time decision. If you come down here, so is Trae Young. So that's going to matter. If Trae Young sits, maybe Dyson Daniels has to score a little bit more. Regardless, he should get his RA tonight, and I'm going to be locking him in. If you come over here to 2024 season, go to home games, it goes up to 49%. Go to last 20. He's cashed it 70% of his last 20 home games, averaging 12 RA, which is barely over, but it's still over. So Dyson Daniels is going to be our first pick of the day. I am going to pull this up on Predictive Profits. If you guys want to give Predictive Profits a try, you can get 50% off your first month with our code down below. Also, if you guys want to try OUTLIER, the one I'm using for the charts, 7-day free trial link is below as well. So Dyson Daniels, of course, they don't have RA on here. They have rebounds and they have assists separately. They haven't projected to go under, so they don't think he's going to go under. This is another scenario where I'm not going to listen to what a projection tells me. Just because it says it doesn't mean it's always going to be right. So I'm going to listen to my gut on this one and go with the over, regardless of what Predictive says. If it goes under, then maybe Predictive right. Maybe I need to start listening to him a little bit more. But I am going to roll with Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds and assists as pick number 1. You can get it over here on Parlay Play. If you guys sign up for Parlay Play, use code Fantasy Aces. Get a free month of VIP. It's one of my favorite apps on the board right now. They have some of the best value by far. If you come down here to rebounds and assists, 10.5, you get a 1.8x value on this pick, I mean. So best value you're going to find anywhere. Come over here to NBA on Prizepicks. They have them at 10.5 RA, but the payout's not going to be as good as Parlay Play. So that is pick number 1, Dyson Daniels. Jumping into our second play of the day, we're jumping over to the Bucks side of things. Told you I think this game stays competitive. Now, if you come to Parlay Play and you go to promos, Parlay Play has a bunch of promos for a lot of different sports. The one that I'm liking right now is our man Giannis. Giannis, 44.5 PRA. You get a 1.4x payout on Parlay Play. Highly recommend you guys sign up for Parlay for these promos. But Giannis at 44.5, I like. Now, if we pull Giannis up, he's barely going over this line. I will be honest. So it is a little bit sketchy. So 49.5 is his original line. If you come to 44.5, he's cashed this in 7 of his last 10. He's cashed it 6 straight games. A lot of these barely going over. Now, he just had 72 versus Philly. This game should stay competitive as long as the starters get their minutes. Miami has a good defense. If you go to power forward, 13th, 25th, and 14th. So they give up more stats to power forward than they do on average. Head-to-head data, Giannis has cashed this 2 of his last 5. This season, he's cashed it 1 of his 2. And then this season, he's cashed this line 70% of games, averaging 49 PRA. So overall, Giannis has crushed this line over the season in terms of hit rate. He has cashed it 70% of his last 20 as well. He's averaging 48 PRA in his last 20. Now, obviously, injury news, still missing Lillard. Dame is out for probably the rest of the season, I think, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that. Portis is out. Jericho Sims is out. AJ Green, game time decision. So lots of players are game time decision. Same thing on the Heat. Heat are missing Wiggins as of right now. I don't know if this is updated for today, but they are missing Wiggins. And then Tyler Hero is game time decision. So that's what worries me. If Wiggins and Hero sit, this game could get ugly. I don't know that Bam can carry it. If both those players are out and they just want to take the L, maybe they do. I'm not sure what the Heat have in store. But I do like Giannis over 44.5 PRA. So I'm locking him in tonight over on the Parlay Play app as pick number 2. I will pull it up on Props Madness. If I can find Milwaukee. We're going to go to Giannis, looking at the matchup. 71% of his shots are under the rim, where he has a yellow matchup. 11% in the paint, yellow. 16% in the from mid-range, which is orange. And then he shoots 2% from three-point line, which is yellow. So overall matchup not great, but it's not horrible either. And I am still going to lock him in regardless at that discounted line for a 1.4 payout. So for the next 2 plays, getting swapped over to baseball. I'm going to take a sip of my energy drink. And we're just going to swap everything over. All right, so for MLB, first play of the day is going to be our pitching out play. I have 1 pitching out play, then I have 1 strikeout play. First pick of the day is going to be our man AJ Smith Shawver. So we're taking our man Shawver over 14.5 pitching outs. Now this is the second risky one, or technically every play is risky, let's be honest, in sports betting. But this play is slightly risky because there's not a lot of data to go by. Now, most pitchers, you are not going to get at 14.5 pitching outs anymore. We had that first week. The books lost a lot of money on that first week with pitching outs. And now every play is either 15.5, 16.5, or 17.5 for the most part. They're not going to give you this 14.5 pitching out line because for a pitcher that pitches 90 pitches, it is they have to have a really bad inning to not get 5 innings. So now 6 innings is a completely different story. Like 6 innings is hard, 5 innings is usually pretty easy. So looking at Shawver, last season, we have 2 games to go by. He averaged 58 pitches, 87 and 29. Now he has 1 pitching start so far this season versus the Padres where they got hammered 5-0. He pitched 77 pitches and he went 4 innings. So honestly, most pitchers would have came back out for another inning, but they were getting killed, so I don't blame them for not bringing him back out. Now, Shawver tonight is playing against the Marlins. Miami is not a good offensive team. Shawver, if he gets around 80 pitches, he should be able to get 5 innings versus the Marlins. So this is just a gut feeling on this one. I think Shawver is going to get 80-ish pitches or more, depending on how well he pitches. I don't think the Marlins are going to light him up. And regardless, even if they're hitting decent on him, I think Atlanta's going to be able to hit versus the Marlins today, and I think that they're going to keep the lead, and I think they're going to get another dub tonight. So Shawver is going to be my first pick tonight, or first pick for baseball, over 14.5 pitching outs. You can look at the Marlins. They're playing Quantrill. I'm not even going to try to say his name again. Earned runs per 9. He gives up 5 ERA on average last season. This is his first start this season, I believe. So I'm not sure about that, actually. But they are playing against first game versus Atlanta. Atlanta should be able to hit off of him, in my opinion. So I'm locking in Shawver. Think they get the win tonight. Think Shawver pitches 5 full innings, and I'm locking him in. You can get him over here on Parlay Play for sure. Some apps aren't going to have him, I don't think. 14.5. You can get it for a 1.46x payout, which, like I said, you're not going to get 14.5 on many pitchers anymore. So they don't even have Shawver over here on Prizepicks, unfortunately. But should be able to get him on some of the other apps. You should be able to get him on Sleeper for sure. Maybe Underdog. It doesn't show him on Underdog right here, but they do have him on Sleeper. You can get him on DraftKings, PrizePicks, or DraftKings and FanDuel. Obviously, these are juiced lines if you play it by itself, so you kind of have to parlay this one to get a good payout. But AJ Smith is a pick number 1 for MLB. Jumping over to our last play of the day, second MLB play. We are running it back with a man deGrom. So I played deGrom his first start. I told you guys, man is injury prone. So if you look at him last season, come to innings pitched, he pitched 3 and 4 innings last season. Now, his first game this season, he pitched a full 5 innings. He threw 73 pitches. Now, they were getting beat. They pulled him after 73 pitches. He might only be a 5-inning pitcher this season because he is so injury prone. Now, looking at deGrom, they are playing versus the Rays tonight. I think Texas is going to beat the Rays tonight. I really do. I'm feeling the win for the Rangers. deGrom's a good pitcher. He's probably one of the best pitchers in the league, in my opinion, as long as he stays healthy. Now, looking at his original line, his original strikeout line is 7.5. I'm personally buying this down to 5.5. It's going to be a goblin on Prizepicks. So this is going to be kind of our goblin play of the day. If you look at deGrom, he has a 1.69 ERA. Obviously, he doesn't pitch many innings, so it doesn't matter. He only pitched 10 innings. But his ERA is still good. He in 10 innings had 12 Ks last season, so he's a high strikeout pitcher. He had 6 Ks in 5 innings his last game versus Boston. He is a more than a strikeout per inning pitcher. As long as he pitches 5 innings, theoretically, he should get at least 6 Ks for us. 5 innings, he should get 5 Ks regardless. If he has a good inning, he could end up with 6 or 7. I'm risking it on this one. I think he's going to get at least 5 innings tonight. I think he's going to get at least 2 Ks in one of those innings and at least 1 K in all the innings on average. So, like this play for our man deGrom versus the Rays, and I am going to lock him in over 5.5 Ks. You can get him over here on Parlay Play as well. 5.5 Ks, and the payout has actually dropped significantly. It was like a 1.27x. It is 1.19 now, so the payout may not even be worth the take right now on this one. If you don't want to risk it, totally don't blame me on this. deGrom 5.5 on Prizepicks. If you lock him with Dyson Daniels, you got to double up. So you can do it that way if you want. On Parlay Play, if you lock them in together, it does end up being a 2.18x. So the payout is actually better on Parlay Play than Prizepicks by almost a fifth of an X, which is absolutely crazy. $75 wins you $160 on here. $75 would win you $150 on Prizepicks. So you're getting another $13. That's another 10% payout, or 10% payout, which is actually pretty dang significant in the long run. So highly recommend taking it on Parlay Play over Prizepicks, actually. But those are our 4 plays, guys. We got our man Dyson Daniels over 10.5 rebounds and assists. We have our man Giannis over 44.5 PRA. We have Jacob deGrom over 5.5 strikeouts, and then we have our man Shawver, AJ Smith-Shawver over 14.5 pitching outs. Lock them in if you like them, fade them if you don't. Hope you guys cash out every single slip. Like I said, once again, join our Discord. Discord is absolutely free to join. We'd love to have you guys a part of it. If you do want to get a free month, sign up for a partnered app. Hopefully we can sweep you guys out tonight. That would be awesome. We got more correlation plays on the way today, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.